Egal Talks Football, quick transfer news update and Arsenal news update. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go.
Yes, guys, just delighted with the result today. Amazing 3 points, cheeky goal, and a cheeky assist. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Gooners! Yes, people. You know what happened today? I looked back at what happened over the weekend and I said to myself, Tottenham lost. Arsenal won. Manchester United lost. It was a great weekend. Absolutely great weekend. And you know what? With the comeback and the win midweek versus Everton, we've just been having a great weekend. Great week, to be honest. We've been on a roll, winning 4 out of 4. But let's get straight into the news because there's a lot of news circulating around with everything going on with Arsenal and everything going on with the fact that the Premier League race and the title race and all these other things. There's so much to talk about, but I'm just going to give you guys a quick little update today. As you guys already know, that was Reiss Nelson, and Reiss Nelson is more than likely going to be having some conversations with the club about a potential new contract. Let me show you guys what I mean. So this right here is Sammy Mokbel talking about Arsenal and saying Arsenal are in talks with Saturday's hero Reiss Nelson over a new contract. The talks are currently positive on all sides. The deal can get agreed, but Reiss Nelson's current deal is expiring very, very soon. It expires in June of 2023, so that's only a couple months away. And Arsenal believe that he is keen to stay at the club. This is massive news. Now, let me just ask you guys, do you think Arsenal should give Reiss Nelson a new contract? Do you think Arsenal will give Reiss Nelson a new contract? And do you think Reiss Nelson will more than likely stay at Arsenal past his contract expiry this season? If they don't get him tied down to a new contract, he'll be leaving on a free. And I think that would be a mistake. Personally, for me, I would give Reiss Nelson a new contract. I'm not saying give him ridiculous wages like 200K or something like that. No, give him a reasonable deal, with a reasonable wage structure, increasing his wages and tying him down for another couple years. He's 23 years old, still has a lot of room to grow and improve. And there's a role in the team for him to be, what is it? Right now, he's fifth choice winger. He can definitely push up to try to get higher and higher up in the pecking order. So I definitely do think it's a good idea to give him a new deal. Now, with not only talking about Reiss Nelson, there's also some other players that we're hearing rumors about, such as Kieran Tierney. We keep hearing rumors about Kieran Tierney potentially being sold, such to Newcastle and to other clubs across Europe. 25 million. They're saying Reiss Nelson could be sold and could be leaving in the summer. The Scotsman. I personally think it is time to consider selling Kieran Tierney, even though he is a fan favorite and I absolutely adore the guy. I think it's time has come where he most likely will be probably pushed on and moved on, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. I think it is a good idea to potentially get players that fit in all our systems. And Kieran Tierney just doesn't fit in the system, even though he is a quality player. And I'm not making fun of the quality that he has and he brings to the table. But let's be honest, he's not the guy that Mikel Arteta likes to have in that position. That's just the reality of the situation. Now, moving on to transfer news quickly before we get back to injuries and Arsenal updates and everything else. We got to talk about this. Who's this Dortmund player that we're linked to? Is it who could it be? Is it Jude Bellingham? No, guys, it's not. It's Arsenal are now linked to Julian Brandt. Yes, Arsenal are linked to Julian Brandt. Reports coming out that Arsenal and Tottenham both have expressed interest in Borussia Dortmund's Julian Brandt. Reports that Arsenal are tracking Julian Brandt as a potential transfer target, and Musa Caicedo also is not changing. It's not changing the situation, even though he signed a new contract with Dortmund. And reports coming out that Julian Brandt to Arsenal could potentially become a thing. Now, the likelihood of us signing Julian Brandt is not what I'm thinking about. I'm just thinking about is he coming in to be a squad player? Of course, but would he also join Arsenal to become a squad player, or would he rather join Tottenham? I know which team I would rather join out of the two clubs personally, but let me just also show you guys how Julian Brandt is doing so far this season. Julian Brandt is having a fantastic season over there in the Bundesliga, and if you guys don't know, the club that he currently plays for, Dortmund, are currently top of the Bundesliga, and they're flying in their league. at this moment in time. Top of the Bundesliga, tied on points tied. They're second place, but they're tied on points and could potentially win the Premier League this season. They're having a fantastic season. As you can see, they've won their last 5 games, and I think it's even more than that. But yeah, he's a quality player. Let me know, would you take Julian Brandt at Arsenal? Julian Brandt is another player like Julian Drexler, who we're also always linked to, but there is a possibility of getting him because his contract expires, I think, coming soon. So with his contract expiring soon, we might be able to get him on a cut deal. His contract expires next season in 2024. So with that being with that being the current situation of his contract situation, I think there is a real possibility Arsenal could get this over the line. Let's just wait and see if it does happen. But I really do believe there is a big possibility that Arsenal could get this over the line, and we could find ourselves in a situation where Julian Brandt joins the club. Let me know if you would like Julian Brandt. Let me know if you have any concerns, if you have anything to say about why Julian Brandt should potentially join or should not join Arsenal. Now, next, we know we know about Gabriel Jesus' situation, but look at this. Gabriel Jesus was in the warming down with the players after the game, the substitutes who didn't really get to play. And this is a very extensive workout after the game, and this was reported from the game that happened on the weekend. So with Gabriel Jesus now part of the warm downs, it just goes to show that he's one or two steps away from getting back onto the pitch and playing with the first team. I really do expect him to get a game with the under-21s before he gets back to the Arsenal first team, but I really do believe he'll be able to do something of note like that. For now, we know that Gabriel Jesus is very close to returning. This is just more good signs that he is close to returning, and I'm very excited to see how long it takes him to get back, because I think he'll be back sooner than later, and I really do believe he'll be back a lot sooner than later. Especially with Leandro Trossard's injury, it is great to hear that Jesus is on his way back, and we don't have to worry for too long. Now, just to let you guys know, the situation with Leandro Trossard. So you guys know a little bit about the situation with Leandro Trossard. Leandro Trossard has picked up a groin injury. Yes, Leandro Trossard has picked up a groin injury. The extent of that said groin injury, we don't know yet. What we do know, he's picked up a groin injury. Groin injuries can sometimes take a little bit longer, maybe 4 weeks, 6 weeks. But we're just gonna have to sit back, relax, wait until we get more information on the status of that injury. Now, Mikel Arteta on his update on his injury, I'm worried. He came to me straight away and told me he could not continue because he felt something when he was tracking back after a corner. We have to assess him and see how he is. So at this moment in time, we just have to assess him and we have to see how things progress from there. Until they progress, we don't know how far it's going to go. That's the situation with that. Also, if you guys want to know what's going on with Emil Smith-Rowe, he's fine. He was strictly a tactical decision to sub him off in that game. Nothing else besides just a tactical decision from Mikel Arteta to sub him off, and that's why he subbed him off. Now, we are also linked to other players like Declan Rice. I still think that we're going to wait for any new information that comes alight on that. Musa Caicedo, we're still going to be linked to him even though he signed a new deal. There's rumors about more Brighton players like McAllister we're linked to. I think McAllister is linked to everyone. He's a quality player over there, but I don't know if there's any validity to that yet. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But for now, I bid you guys adieu. Let me know what you guys think. Also, I've put out some YouTube shorts on the channel, so you go check it out. Let me know who's in your top 4 also, because after Man United got slapped yesterday, I really do believe Liverpool can get in. And later tonight, check it out. I'm gonna have a video with me, Nigerian Englishman, Souls, and a couple other people where we talk about Arsenal and where do we go from here. So I bid you guys adieu. Reiss Nelson, would you give him a new contract? And Julian Brandt, would you sign him for Arsenal? Let me know what you think. I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace.